play ping pong with Nathan Livingston. The first key in the ping pong game is that you have your paddle and a ball. It might also be helpful to have the appropriate sized table to play on. The most important part of ping pong is the serve. Now, you must throw the ball at least 6 inches in the air with a flat hand without giving any spin to the ball with your hand. Then, you must strike the ball so that it hits your side and your opponent's side without nicking the net. Now, on the serve though, the ball cannot clear the sidelines of your opponent's side. It must clear the far line. If this were to happen, you lose the point and your serve is no good. There are many types of serves in ping pong. The first of which is the backspin serve. Watch as I throw it in the air and give it a little chop motion. The next type of serve is the side spin serve. This serve cuts to the right for righties and to the left for lefties. Now, on this serve, after throwing it up, you don't chop at the ball like a backspin serve. You chop in a U-type formation that gives it the side spin necessary to curve it. The final serve I will teach you is the combination topspin side spin serve. Now, for this serve, if you are taller, you must squat to get closer to the table. Then, you throw it up and come in a sideways U formation like this. This gives it the top spin and the side spin. This makes it incredibly hard for your opponent to return the serve without using any spin. Because when it strikes their paddle, often it just goes crazy. Spin is what makes ping pong so cool. It not only baffles your opponent, but looks cool as well. Now, the most common type of spin is top spin. To do this, you reach out and strike the ball at a 45-degree angle. When doing this, it creates top spin, which, because of centrifugal force, makes the ball dive towards the table. This allows you to hit the ball harder without compromising your control. Side spin is the coolest spin there is. There are two main ways to play it. The first of which is to wipe your paddle on a slight diagonal up the ball. This creates side spin, which makes it curve, and a slight amount of top spin, so that you do not hit it long. The second way is to snap your wrist around the ball really quick. This creates intense side spin, which creates a ton of curve, but you need to know you have good control over your shot, so this way is generally more advanced. I will demonstrate the easier way. The final type of spin I will teach you on this episode of Ping Pong with Nathan Livingston is the backhand top spin. Now, in order to perform this, you should have your feet perpendicular to the table. Then, you should step towards the table, lunging out. Again, you should strike the ball at a 45-degree angle, just like with the forehand. This creates top spin, which makes it dive towards the table, which I have previously explained. Now, the key to this is that you must lunge because you have less power with your backhand. Now, often opponents will think that your backhand is much weaker than your forehand. If you can master your backhand top spin, then you will be a truly great ping pong player. This concludes this episode of Ping Pong with Nathan Livingston. You can join us next week and subscribe to my station.